Let me share the following passages with you. Now the Lord said to Abram, "Go from your country and your kindred and your father's house to the land that I will show you. And I will make of you a great nation, and I will bless you and make your name great, so that you will be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and him who dishonors you I will curse, and in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed." The Lord said, "Shall I hide from Abraham what I am about to do, seeing that Abraham shall surely become a great and mighty nation, and all the nations of the earth shall be blessed in him. And in your offspring shall all the nations of the earth be blessed, because you have obeyed my voice. You are the sons of the prophets and of the covenant that God made with your fathers, saying to Abraham, 'And in your offspring shall all the families of the earth be blessed.'" Wow, not once, but 4 times, we're told that all the families of the earth would be blessed due to the covenant that God made with Abraham. Kind of slaps eternal torment in the face, doesn't it? After all, if that's where most are headed because they failed our requirements, where's the blessing in that? Friend, I don't believe God's purpose has ever changed since Abraham. Heck, even before Abraham. God is love, and all that he is doing is based on love. No, not the love we are most familiar with, but a divine love that transcends that of the fleshly kind. And here's another slap in the face. All the families of the earth. Now wait a minute. You mean Buddhists, Muslims, agnostics, and atheists too? Absolutely. Yeah, but nah, don't go there. There are no buts. But what about the everlasting fire that Jesus talked about? Oh, you mean the fire that consumes and destroys the ideologies of the old man, hence purifying us through its divine essence and transforming us with its light and life? You mean that fire? Okay, I know. I pick on the doctrine of eternal torment a lot, don't I? But why is this? Because it is the most narcissistic teaching to ever rise up in the Christian ranks. It's a horrendous teaching that charges God with being a cruel and angry despot, incapable of loving his own creation. Think about it. Many today still believe a fallen angel, which is supposedly another being he created, messed up God's plans for us and took over the world, and has been able to thwart him on every side since our beginning. And we say God is all-powerful? Do you see the contradiction? Final thought before I move on. We started in Genesis. Now, in light of what God said regarding all the families of the earth, we find this in Revelation. Through the middle of the street of the city, also on either side of the river, the tree of life with its 12 kinds of fruit, yielding its fruit each month. The leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nations. Do you see it? The leaves of the tree are for the healing of the nations. Might this correlate with all the families of the earth being blessed? I think it fits. Where do these leaves come from? The tree of life. Did you know that the phrase tree of life is found 7 times in the Old Testament and 3 times in the New? 7, 3, then 10. Fits, doesn't it? The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and he who wins souls is wise. Here we are, dear brother and sister. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life. See why I say that bearing fruit is God's purpose for us? Might that be the reason that when God formed mankind and blessed us, the first thing he said to us is, "Be fruitful"? I find it curious that the word evil is live spelled backward. Is this just a coincidence? If so, it still makes me think of evil as being anything void of live or life. Remember, Christ Jesus is a life-giving spirit. Life-giving spirit. Might this mean that everything Christ is doing from the right hand of the Father is successfully bringing life to us, regardless of whether we know it or not? What did Jesus say about those who crucified him? "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." Wouldn't forgiveness be a true blessing? By the way, if our life is hidden with Christ in God, and Christ is at the right hand of God, then doesn't that mean that when we pass from this earth, our hidden life will no longer be hidden? So, time for a test. What is the answer to the following question? What is everlasting life? If you answered going to heaven after we die, you failed the test. Everlasting life is, wait for it, bearing fruit. Now, before I close this study, let me ask you a simple question. What do you really wish for others? Your family, your friends, and those you don't know? What do you really wish for them? Does it align with what God told Abraham? Do you wish for God's blessings on all the families of the earth? Friend, that's God's wish. Shouldn't it be ours?